I love how I click onto your stream to get loaded and it doesn't even. It just stays on the home page.
Yeah, Twitch
Did you
never
get a
did like
haircut?
Twitch never did like me.
Did you gel your hair up to look fancy?
Yeah, I made myself all pretty today.
That's good.
Yeah, I got a haircut last week.
Well, I wouldn't have known. We didn't talk all last week, I don't
Yeah,
think.
no.
Besides, I need a break.
Yeah, pretty much.
Told me you wanted a break, needed to see other people.
Yeah. So I got my last week. I got my first episode 3. I got my first "You're bad" post.
I saw that.
Did you see it? Yeah. Oh, so I said, you get no argument from me. I'm horrible at this game.
That was my entire thought too. It's just like, I'm hoping it was kind of a joking manner one, considering I think that was like the episode where we kept making jokes about how bad it was.
I don't know if it was or not, but it's just, yeah, I'm bad. You're right.
Can't argue with something that's true.
I'm not gonna get all upset. So yeah, guys, if you want to come by and post on either mine or Raven, well, I don't know, Raven might not want it, but feel free to come by and tell me how bad I am.
What? I'll take it. That's fine.
I'm terrible at this game.
See you later.
I'm all
Absolutely.
for it. Interactions, I'm good for it.
Yeah, right.
I spent like a few hours running each of the streams that I haven't uploaded yet through the rendering and shaving off like the start intro screen. So that took a couple hours because 3 hours rendering takes quite a bit of time if you didn't know.
It takes 3 hours, doesn't it?
It took me 3 hours to do like 4 videos of that.
Yeah. And well, whenever I'm rendering Warcraft footage, that goes fast compared to Elder Scrolls Online. That stuff takes a long time, even for just a little 20-minute segment.
Yeah.
It takes about 2 hours, or it takes about an hour for a 20-minute segment.
I use the DaVinci for my rendering.
So do I.
Okay. And that one, I feel like it just depends on the game whether it's fast or slow.
Well, yeah, it just depends on how intensive the graphics are with the compared to Elder Scrolls graphics on Warcraft is
I don't know.
More
have you ever seen Valheim? Like their graphics?
Oh yeah, I've saw it back in the day when it was.
Well, the graphics haven't improved all that much anyway.
Yeah, very blocky.
But what I was gonna say is like it takes almost either as long as it takes to do like a 3-hour render of like a 3-hour render video of this game for like a 20-minute video of Valheim. And they're like roughly the same graphic wise. So.
And same resolution, everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's odd. I would not have expected that.
But then it's like I will render out like a part of a video of like a platinum trophy video I'm putting together, and that part it takes like 5 minutes, and that game is
you need something
way more.
See you later.
Intensive on like the recording and everything.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
So, it's weird.
See you around.
Yeah, that is odd. All right, we'll see if I can make my one level, at least. This go.
One level for the stream today.
Yep. If I can make a level per stream, then I can at least stay within striking distance.
What happens if you don't make I'll level this stream.
Well, then I'm going to start falling behind, ever so slowly
You're already behind though.
until it will become unsurmountable.
Because I'm almost level 24 now. I just have like 3 bubbles to go.
Mm.
So does that mean if I get to level 25 and you don't get your level, does that mean I'm gonna get the mercy win?
Are you gonna get you gonna get the de facto win?
Yeah.
I don't know. The game kind of changes once we get to up in the 30s, whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see how long.
Wasn't like the mercy level like if we got like 4 or 5 levels ahead of each other, like from that last stream onward, it was just gonna be the mercy win on.
I don't know. I mean, I
remember we talked
make
about it that way.
I know we talked about it, but I may make you do the whole thing just because you got me into this. You got me into this. Now you're gonna have to.
We'll see by the time it comes to the resub if it's doable to catch up or just save my money. Is what you're saying, right?
No, I may make
Yeah?
you go. I may make you go all the way to 60. Doesn't matter how far behind I am.
Do you have that in you mentally?
We're gonna have. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or are you just gonna set in like the Discord call, just standing in Iron Forge, going, "Yep, I'm leveling up this time around."
Of course not.
As I'm trying to get to level 60.
All you'd have to do is stream snipe me to find out I'm not doing anything.
Need help?
I would do that, and then I wouldn't even question it. I'd still be trying to get to 60.
Yeah. No, I would be curious as to how far I could get before you hit 60.
That's true.
But that does not discount the fact that I fully expect this to be a absolutely grueling endeavor.
Last stream I killed like 5 ogres for their gem, and I killed 6 spiders for their venom, and then I got the croc tier on the first kill. I'm doing good. Starting off this stream.
Excuse me.
Oh, I remember what I was doing last time. I wasn't doing quests. I was gonna run to Westfall and finish up my rogue quest. Wasn't I? I'll probably save that towards the end of the stream. I don't want to waste time because I feel like it's just not gonna go well. I've been playing Stardew Valley with my wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's just like I was talking to her before like stream started, and I was just like, I'm so worried that I'm gonna try to help you out with like the controls, just like out of habit.
Oh. I might make some offhand comment, and you would like start mansplaining something to me.
I wouldn't mansplain. I would just say right click, right click.
Oh.
The one thing she struggles with the most on games.
Oh, just to remember that she has to right click.
Yeah.
And I don't. I use mansplaining as as just a misnomer because I don't believe in mansplaining.
I don't believe in it either.
That's a
the only thing the two things I believe in is video game writers tend to lose track when a sequel comes out of what was explained in the first game.
Yeah.
And then the other one is people that want to start an argument and turn themselves into the victim.
Yep.
Almost every time. Those are the two things I believe in. But today's topic is bad storytelling in video games.
Oh, we've never seen that before.
No. I thought we were doing podcasts as we're racing in this high-intense game of slow running to our objective.
That's right.
I love the Legend Hero series, like the Trails series. But like Trials of Cold Steel 3, I do not like the character development they quote unquote have going on. Just does not work.
Those are the ones where you were doing the trophy runs, right?
Yes. I like the game, but I don't like the character writing, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, it totally makes total sense. I apologize for not making it by your stream the last couple of days, or the last few times.
Oh, that's fine. I was just streaming Stardew with the wife, because she wanted to have it streamed. But I went and deleted it, because, you know, I don't want that on my channel. It was actually the real reason I deleted it was just because she used like her name as her character name, and I didn't want to leave it up on. I didn't want to leave it up on Twitch as a VOD more than anything.
Yeah, you might let her know. Hey, it's probably a good idea to not use your real.
I try. Well, it's her like nickname, but might as well be her real name.
Okay.
Anyway. But it's just like I try to explain it, but she has a stubborn streak going on that one. So it's just easier to say, okay, I'll just delete the VOD later.
Yeah.
But as I was saying about like the bad writing, it's just because in the Cold Steel 2, they annexed like this city into their empire, and this lady is like holding the main guy Reen accountable, like he's the one that made all the choices, even though he was called in for like cleanup after the fact.
Right.
And she's blaming him for everything that ever went wrong in her life. And then it's like so it's like in the game, it's like they stop a terrorist attack, and the two politicians that are watching over the city, like the governor that was appointed, is like admitting that it was all his plan, and like this other politician that was there. And what does she do instead of like screaming them guys out like she does the main character? No, she runs up to the main character, is like, "Well, fix this. You're the cause of all this problems." And it's just like, and it's like then you just see the two politician guys walking away in the background as she's screaming at the main characters. It's like, this is bad storytelling in itself, because she doesn't even know who to be mad at, apparently, even when they're up front and going, yeah, I caused all these problems.
Yeah, they need some conflict, so they just use the main character as the whipping boy. So
well, that's fine,
so
but it's like
the player will be involved.
But it's just like, you got the two guys just openly admitting that they're behind all these actions, and but no, let's just ignore those two to the guy that's didn't even want to be there in the first place. Let's blame him. So I feel like that's bad storytelling, in all honesty. I don't know, maybe you have an expert advice of why that would happen.
The only thing that I can see would be like a legitimate reason for that is to try to involve the character in what's going on, so that you don't they don't feel like such a spectator. If the NPCs get mad at you, then you know you by default you're involved in the story, and it's late.
Our player character isn't involved because he was called in for like the cleanup. Like in between the last game and this game, because he wasn't called in because like the Calvert Empire was gonna try to squeeze out the who annexed
I
him
know
first.
he's not. I know he's not.
So he got called in and he saved this lady and her like little siblings because they were caught like about to be bombed to high hell, and she decided I'm gonna blame him, even though he saved my life and my siblings' life. And then it's like, here comes the politicians. Yeah, that was all our fault. Now I'm gonna blame the guy that saved my life. He didn't want to be there. Because he was like court-martialed into being there. I don't feel like because like the character's involved, but he's not. He didn't need to be yelled at that specific time. Is what I'm trying to get.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not. You asked if I could think of a reason, and that's the only reason I can think of was to artificially involve the player in that part of the story.
Well, he's very involved because he's fighting the terrorists again on the rooftop. Oh, because burning airship on top of a building full of high-profile politicians is not warrant enough for the main character to be there or anything.
Yeah.
Or the building flooding with, enemy robots. He doesn't need to be there for that. I feel like the fourth one, which is after this one, I feel like it cleans up a little bit better, but not
enough, huh?
Not enough. I don't know if you have any games like in this like that way where the story just kind of doesn't wrap up properly, or
no,
follow in line.
Only when I was playing through Battle for Azeroth.
Where they added more problems but never resolved any.
Yeah.
I guess Rean's only good. Rean in that game, he's only there. He's good for like Stockholm syndroming these female characters.
Yeah.
Because we can't get by without Rean. He's the glue that holds us all together.
That's right. Gotta make the main character feel like he's important.
He was the leader of our class when we were in school. He has to be the leader of our group when we're out of school and has our own professions going on now.
Well, that's what they say. High school never ends. There was a song back in the 90s.
Or was it maybe by Bowling for Soup?
I don't remember who sang it.
It was Bowling for Soup. Just in case you needed a reminder.
I just remember the song.
See you later.
I also remember that it was the same group that sang 1985.
See you around for the Alliance.
In other news, did you see Ozzy died? Osborne?
No, I didn't.
They died today.
To be quite honest, that guy lasted a lot longer than I thought he would.
Have a good.
Yeah, that's my whole thought too.
Considering how he lived his life, wow, he's a strong guy.
What can I do for you? See you later. Safe travel.
Not like some of these rappers that are dying in their 20s.
See you around. Safe travel.
Partying half as hard as he did.
Right.
I know that's mean to say, but Anyway, like he wasn't in the best of health, I don't think, these
No,
last
he
few years,
was
because like he'll go out on tour, but he wouldn't be able to finish like his set of songs. He'd have to
right.
quit like halfway through.
Yeah, he's been he's his I mean his body's been failing him for years. If you remember that TV show
Yeah.
he used to have that reality show,
Farewell.
you could tell how his body was starting to fail him.
Yep.
Looking for something specific?
Oh, 100%.
See you around.
Like, I made the comment, I was like, it feels like he was just thrown out on the stage because his family kept saying, you need to go out on stage and make us money.
Right. Sharon, you need to support Sharon's shopping habits.
Yeah. It was like one of my mother's friends went and watched Def Leppard somewhere over the weekend, I think. I'm like, aren't those guys in wheelchairs by now? Are they just gonna wheel them out on the stage?
It, it seems like they should be.
That'd be like putting the Rolling Stone. Like, well, I guess they could still tour too, but it's like the same kind of concept. Shouldn't they be on wheelchairs by now?
Yeah.
Nursing home.
Have a good one.
Oh well. Oh yeah, I bought 7 Days to Die for my wife too, and she was used as a meat shield for like the horror night. It was so funny because I put her up on like a bridge and like put a whole bunch of spikes down, and I had to just watch out for them jumping over the spikes or up the side of the
I
bridge.
supply only the
And
finest
she's like,
goods.
I'm not moving. She was so scared of falling off.
Oh,
And so like the zombies,
good
like
one.
the zombies finally broke through the
get her.
spikes and started running up the side, and I'm just like, and she's just standing still, swinging them instead of like backing up or anything. And she's like, she just stood there like face tanking zombies. It's like, okay, just stand there.
See you later.
Braver than I would have been.
You would have just logged off and said, call me when Horde Night's done.
Yeah. Call me when this is all over with. Exactly.
Greetings, Jack. I am well. How are you?
I haven't really played that much in terms of like video games in the last since we last played this. I haven't been able to meet Jacob's still on his way back from overseas, and I haven't been able to meet my brother for it. Playing that stuff much, so done much in the way of video games in the last week or two.
Outside of being told we're playing Stardew Valley right now, I haven't been playing very many video games in general either. You had a hospital orientation today to get ready for your third year? Then the week is yours after tomorrow. That's good, Jack. I've been playing, like, working at some trophies on, like, Trial of Cold Steel 3 last 2 days, but it's only been, like, 30 to 40 minutes here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Last week was just more of a... I'm taking a mental break of video games in general. More than anything.
Yeah.
I was just feeling so burnt out on just, like, all together. So...
Too far away.
Yeah, same here. Just can't play video games like I used to, just incessantly.
Well, it was just like a rough week, like, in real, like, off, like, from day to day, too. So it's just like, by the time, like, night came around, it's like, oh, it's my time. It's just like, I'm just not motivated to stress out over more video game. Like,
Right.
try to find, like, a video game to not to be so stressed out over.
Yeah, I haven't. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it tonight because I had to take my mom to the doctor today, but ended up not having to stay there for very long.
Yeah. Well, if I would have been understanding, it's all.
Oh, I know you would.
You think you know. Uh,
I need to get closer.
Because, like, over the weekend was my grandmother's birthday. And my uncle was having some problems because he gets a notice that he can no longer have goats at his house because he's now technically inside city limits. So he had to rehome his goats that he got for his wife for her Mother Day's gift because it was also her birthday this weekend. So for her birthday, she had to rehome her goats. It was a bad time.
Yeah, I would have. Don't know that I would have applied too much with that.
Well, he's been trying to get to get out of it, but like he had to go get a lawyer note and like a psychiatrist note to make it like a support animal to bypass it. But it's like he would show up there and there say, "Yeah, this is only good for 1 year, and then you got to come back and get it renewed, quote unquote." And he's like, "It would just never end."
Yeah.
He was stressing over that, and then he was coming up to fix some electrical work, and then everything was out of the hardware store of, this is a special order, so that doesn't work. This is like, he's like, I'm just gonna go work on my hobby after this, and then he goes to work on his hobby, and he goes,
Quit.
there's no propane left, so he can't even do his other hobby, and it's just like,
One thing after another.
yep. Him and I share a similar fate on that kind of luck. It's just everything got to happen in threes, and sometimes the threes have to
Yep.
double up on themselves.
Yeah.
Did you ever take a look at that webcomic thing I linked to you?
I don't think so.
Okay. I gave you ample timing and everything. It's okay.
Well, I'm not gonna go look at everything you.
Because sometimes you sit there and go question your life choices of, do I dare open it or not?
Mm-hmm.
It's understandable.
Do I really want to? Do I really want to this peek into Raven's mind? Do we really want to go that far?
I thought you were gonna say, do I have enough salt barriers set up in case something pops out? Exorcist on standby.
Yeah.
I was laughing though, because there was one I read. The guy like dies and is standing in front of God, and God goes, "You live such a pure and virtuous life. I'll reincarnate you into this other world." And the guy just starts breaking down, crying, like, "Why do I have to get revived? I don't want to live
I
again."
don't want to live again.
Because it's like you do such a good job at work. Here's more work.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't want to go again. I was content with that one. So that one was pretty funny. It was very short though, because it was a newer story, so not many things are out for it. That'd be what you would want to hear when you die, right? You did such a good job.
What?
Go again.
No, I'm glad reincarnation is not a thing.
As far as you know. Because remember that it's against the rules to revive in the same world you came from.
Are you sure that's a Buddhist tenet, or do you believe that that's from a
That's
that's
usually the standard explanation in
that's
anime when
that's
they're
from an
getting
anime? Yeah,
reincarnated.
that's anime dogma there.
Yeah, that's usually the
That's anime doctrine, not.
reasoning. Yeah.
I don't think that is a Buddhist, because that's why Buddhists don't kill other animals. It's because they it might be someone that they knew in the former life.
Well, usually that's
That's
usually
definitely
like
an
the
anime thing.
yeah. Oh,
That's
I didn't
sick.
say it wasn't. I was just saying that's usually the standard answer for like anything like that kind of story wise, where they're going to another world.
Yeah.
Because it's like reincarnated into another world with my smartphone and all that fun stuff. That's usually the reply they get of like, I'm gonna bring you back to life. Really? Yeah, but you can't go into the world you came from. It's against the rules. The more you know.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah. These trolls.
Can't get any more yet.
Ugh.
I am not religious in the slightest, so if there's reincarnation, I would be that guy that's breaking down, going, I don't want to go again. Is all I have to say. So if it does happen, I'm gonna break down and cry in spirit form.
Something just shot me through the mountain. That was the biggest thing that I had. The biggest beef I had with this game when I first started playing it was because
Line of sight only
mobs
affected
could-
you.
Huh?
The line of sight only affected you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you were the only one that was the
Yep.
Exactly. Things could shoot you through trees and hills.
But you,
all kinds of stuff.
I feel the same way, but like in other games, especially like on like Dark Souls or like even Skyrim or it looks like you have a clear line of sight, and then you just hit like an invisible wall because they were too lazy to fix like the hitboxes of like the wall that juts out 300 feet from where it actually is. But it's only when you're shooting an arrow. It's never when you're walking through.
Yeah, exactly.
The only games I give leeway on that whole thing is like the ones that are ported over from like the PSP, like the portable games.
Even that,
Like that.
they should port it well enough to where it works on the, where it's
Yeah,
functional on the platform.
they do fix some of them, but it's like obviously they can't fix them all.
Right.
So it's like I will give a little leeway because they do attempt to fix it sometimes. And then you just get like the horrendous ports anyway.
Right.
Mostly from PlayStation. I don't know, they did clean up their act a little bit over the last few years with their ports. Unlike Ubisoft telling everybody microtransactions is what makes the game fun.
You saw that too.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I watch a channel called Legendary Drops, and he's very good at.
Is he the one with like the eyes and mouth over like the consoles?
No, this is
okay.
He's just a real guy on the screen.
Because there's like one guy, he does like different voices, and he has like the eyes and mouth like green screened over like the consoles, giving like the news too. I find him humorous sometimes because he'll call like the Xbox bread box, and then it's like Daddy Microsoft save me.
Yeah.
I find him funny too. Because he picked up on that Ubisoft one too. And he also picked up like the Microsoft like laying off 9,000 employees and then asking for artists now.
Well, they do that on the heels of putting out a press release saying that they've made more money this year than they ever have in any of the prior years.
Yeah.
We've had such a great year. Oh, guess what? You know,
That spell isn't ready yet.
9,000.
We're laying off
9,000.
We're firing 9. Yeah. And then turn around the next week of, we need artists. And then use an AI generated photo for the artist.
Yeah.
With the words on the wrong side of the monitor.
On the other hand, though, it might be good for us as consumers because a lot of the people that they got rid of were probably middle management people. It's the bureaucracy.
I'm just gonna hold my reservations on if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Considering alongside that massive layoff is they canceled like some of the games that I was actually had a small interest in.
Yeah. That you were waiting for.
So yeah. And then they went and canceled them. So I'm gonna hold my reservation of it if it's a good call or not. Maybe I think that it's just the people that failed to meet Elon's. What do you do at your job?
I don't know how much that the games industry is in total flux, and trying to
something first.
They're.
Well, I don't think it's relevant at all. I just remember Elon was trying to push that whole thing when he was. And so I just figured throw that in there. They didn't meet his specifications.
Well, they're still trying. The games industry is still coming back from the reality that false reality they created for themselves during the pandemic.
What, promising more than they can actually develop?
Well, that and just believing that their profits were just going to continue to head skyward. You know, even though everybody was going to be going back to work and have less time to play games.
Yeah.
They were living in total fantasy land. Now they're finally coming to grips with it.
Well, because like no one's just home all day, so they don't have they haven't ran through all the mainstream games and are looking for these less known titles anymore either.
Exactly.
My whole thing is just I'm tired of like the big companies buying out these indie studios just like to block their game altogether. It's like, yeah, we'll absorb you into our company and work on getting this game released. Oh no, we're gonna cancel this whole project. Wizards of the Coast is pretty notorious for that.
Yeah,
So is
just
Nintendo.
just a way of doing business. Part of the business landscape. Lots of industries do that.
Yeah, I just view it as like this product was viewed enough as a threat for them to spend money to wipe it from existence of never seeing the light of day. It's just like these crime organizations in these like TV shows. They view like this vigilante group a big enough threat to I gotta put full effort of blocking them. That's kind of the mentality I get from when they do that kind of crap in any industry, but we're talking video games, so
Yeah.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
I re-downloaded Baldur's Gate 3 over the weekend, and I have not launched it once.
I've got all these. I know I've got all this list of games that I want to play. You know, for my retro game series, I just has not had the motivation to start any of them. They're going to be long. That's one thing about retro games is they always.
But
take a long time.
that's what we need in today's gaming, though, is games that have the ability to be long and like immerse people, not these. I'll give you half the story for $70. Make sure you buy the DLC or the sequel game.
Exactly. Yeah, they try to get you on the hook and then bilk you for more money. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be going anywhere anytime soon, but I do think that this games as a service business model does have a lifespan. It's not a sustainable business model.
My whole thing though, like a year ago or 2 years ago, I forget. When they were starting to like ban remove a whole bunch of games and all this stuff because of political movements, I'm like, games in general are just gonna hit a rough patch for the next few years.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, here we are. But I'll do you one better. I get these retro game because I have retro game video for videos, and I get them recorded. I just don't get them edited and uploaded. That's where I fall short.
Yes.
I'll record it, but I lose motivation for the editing and uploading.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of on the opposite side of that boat, though. As much as I like to play things, I like the process of editing, uh, posting content too. So, or a little bit more actually than even playing the games. So, I get these ideas like, oh yeah, I want to make a series about that, and then I don't want to play the. I I'm more reticent about playing the game than I am about actually, going in and
So
getting
what you're
ready.
saying is I should
Yeah,
just record them and you edit it for me.
that's not what I'm saying at all.
Darn. I thought I could sneak it in there.
Nice try. Nice try.
Thank you.
Basher.
It's like once in a while, it's like I'll just sit down one day and like edit like 3, 4, 5 different series that I've have recorded, 6 months ago.
That have been collecting dust on your hard drive for the last.
And it's like I'll get them edited, and it's like, oh, okay. And it's like, oh wait, I never finished this game off, so I don't have the ending. And it's like load up the game, and it's just like, what was I
What was
doing?
that? Yeah. How do I even get to the end game?
Yep. I want you to know I leveled up to 24 a while ago. I just
Well, I want you to
forgot to
know.
say.
I want you to know that
You want me to know that I have a nice beard? Thank you.
yeah.
I don't know. This week, sometime, I feel like I'm gonna get a solo stream going again for something. Whether it's another trophy hunting game or probably Ark again. The only game company that ever seems to won't keep leeching out of my wallet, even though I say I'm not gonna do
Even though
it.
you say you're not going to anymore.
I'm not gonna do it, and then somehow they still seem to sneak in there. Even worse than World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Warcraft's the one that always seems to get back into my wallet for. It's like, all right, I'm not playing retail. I'm not giving Blizzard any more of my money, and then you come
Here
along
we
and say,
are.
hey, let's do this. Let's do a
And then it's like,
60.
I'm not gonna do it, and here you are again.
Yep, here I am again.
Yeah, that's me with like World of Warcraft does that with me once in a while, but not as often as like Ark Survival. I have got to the point though, as like we're doing DLC and then they make it a premium mod. I have got to the point I just don't buy I don't get the premium mod at all.
Right.
Going.
I'm out of range.
But it's like the Bob's Tall Tales, which was like $30, and that's not even complete yet. And then here comes oh, we got this new update going. Oh wait, we got this you got skill trees and these new dinos. Oh wait, here we need another $30 because this is a separate season pass building up hype for the map that comes out in December.
No.
It's just like
You may have a problem. You may have a problem, Raven.
Oh, it's not bad. It's just like if I don't buy it, the dinosaurs are still in my game, but I can't interact with them in any shape, way, or form.
They're still in there taunting you, huh?
No, they're in there killing me, but I can't get. It's like the best I could do is kill them off, but they'll just be right back, and it's like I can't even. So it's like even if I get one knocked out, to try to tame, it's just gonna say you can't access this. You can't access this, and I hate that in games so much.
And they know. That's why they do it.
I know. And everyone's just like, it's Wildcard's fault. And it's like, no, it's Snail Games that came up, decided to save them from bankruptcy. That does it. But they get away scot-free. That one annoys me more than anything in video games. Is well, they'll still add the content from the DLC into your game, but you can't interact with it, and it's just saying, "Ha, look at me."
Yeah.
There's a few games that do that.
Look at all this cool stuff that you can't use.
Just like RuneScape, it's like, oh, you're a free-to-play member, but this isn't for members only, but it's still here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty evil.
To be fair, though, I do like the RuneScape. Like, there's still enough content for free-to-play players, but I don't like that it kind of just taunts you with members only.
Yep. Yeah, ESO does that a little bit too, and we're gonna run up. It's still gonna be, well, I don't know if we'll ever actually even run into it. Because of as slow as we play through the game, it'll probably be all free by the time we get to the point where we're actually interacting with that content.
Are you able to fight dragons free now, or do you still need to have like the subscription going?
You still gotta have to. Well, you have to have Elsewhere installed.
Yeah.
Well, that's not. I don't know, because we did. We did.
Because like I have Elsewhere, but it tells me I need an active subscription when I try to fight one. Like it doesn't like register my code for Elsewhere or something.
I don't know. I don't. Didn't think that it needed that because we did go over into that area a while back. I don't think that I had the. I don't think that I had the Elsewhere expansion installed, but it still let me.
Because that's like one of my biggest gripes about it. It's just like I have the expansions, but then it's like I go to that expansion area and it's like telling me I can't do this, and that's why I keep like downloading ESO then uninstalling ESO because it's just so frustrating. Like I know I have this, why you tell me I don't?
I don't know.
I did turn off my Final Fantasy XIV subscription. I did that one last week.
They're probably pretty ticked off at me because I only had that going for like 1 month, and then we started doing this, so I canceled that one.
Well, because we talked about like canceling like this one out. But it's like this one I look forward to because I feel like I get more money's worth out and I'm not losing so much money. Whereas like because I have the PlayStation subscription going too. It's like I'm on World of Warcraft more right now than I am Final Fantasy, and then I'm on PlayStation if I'm not playing World of Warcraft, minus the Stardew Valley hours. For a lady that says she would never be interested in games and spending too much time,
she sure plays
when
a
you
lot
play. Well, let's put it this way: she's had the laptop for about 2 weeks now, and she has almost 70 hours into Stardew Valley.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Let's just put it that way.
Later.
Yeah.
But it's just like you gotta put a time limit on your video games. And last night we're playing Stardew Valley for 3 hours.
Hello.
And I said, "All right, time to get off. I'm gonna get off." No. One more time. One more day.
See you later.
Yeah. Just 5 more minutes, Dad. 5 more minutes, Mom.
And it's like I brought it up to her. She's like, you told me you gotta be watchful.
You need something?
Yeah, but that's for when you're playing by yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
See you around.
I just thought it was funny.
Not getting very much XP for these quests anymore. Getting to the point where it's just like slowly climbing up. I'm too used
It's
to
okay.
I'm too used to the other server.
I
Give you these
died.
huge.
I died.
Oh,
Someone pulls an entire camp. And who do I get off that entire train? The 2 spellcasters.
The elite caster.
Yep. Any other time. If it was just like a melee and a caster, it would be fine. But no, it has to be the 2 casters, and of course they're spaced out.
Yeah, they're doing the pincer movement on you.
I need to get closer.
No, I'm not winning, Jack. I just got bent over, trying to respawn. I hate this. When you respawn and then just immediately aggro's onto you again.
Right.
Because heaven forbid they respawn you with more than half HP. Who would ever want to do such a thing? Oh, here comes a mage!
Absolutely hate this game.
Screw you, mage.
Wait till you get a mage and a druid.
That'd be the one time I will ask to team up.
Too far
Oh, it's a hunter and mage together. I think that's even worse. With that arcane shot. Instant cast. Like a phoenix I shall rise again. I don't know if I could even be qualified as a phoenix. I'm probably stripped turkey at that point.
That's right. We're featherless turkeys.
That's still
I've been defeathered and boiled. Don't even taste that good either.
Oh, there's too many people around Red Ridge tonight too.
There's a lot of them in
It's a
wetlands
weekday.
also.
Where everybody playing? We're trying to get on days where there wouldn't be a whole bunch of people to compete against.
I'm kind of scared for Thursday if it's a Tuesday and there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just out here killing gnolls. I need one more piece of flint from them. And they're not dropping. The only thing good about it is the XP I get from them. Because I've leveled up off this one quest. And I'm already about a quarter away through this next level from just trying to kill them for 9 pieces of flint.
I'm out of range.
So, I guess it's useful. Until this mage just wants to bring them all by to bend me over. I hate those. I hate mages. The only good mage is a dead mage in World of Warcraft.
Oh. They are definitely an annoying class to deal with, especially in PvP.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do a lot of PvP back in the classic days.
Yeah, I know you were one of the world rankers.
No, I was not.
No
a
need to
world rank. I was not a world ranker.
Don't
I
need to brag
played.
about yourself.
I PvP'd enough to be one. I was just so bad at it that I never got a rank.
What do you mean? You were one of the first, like, rank 14s or whatever the classic ranking was from top.
You must be talking about like that other world that you, that alternate world that you reincarnated into.
Aren't you the one that... Don't you have, like, 4 million subscribers on YouTube and I want a giveaway of have a series with you?
Yep, yep. That's the cat's out of the bag. We were trying to keep it we were trying to
I bet
keep
you're
it from
wrong.
you all from all of you guys as a secret, but he's
Oh,
uh,
spilled the beans.
spilled the beans. Yeah,
Ah.
it's a
I
long
believe
render.
you run them H2, Jack. Okay.
I need to get closer.
What would you even do if you had 4 million subscribers on YouTube?
I don't know.
Pat yourself on the back going, that was a lot of hard work. I'm gonna retire now before I get interested in Minecraft or Roblox.
No, I would probably stream a lot more than I do. If I had that many. I'd probably be
You gonna
running,
retire now before my scandal gets found out?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably be running a Westfall D&D campaign. I'd probably be doing all kinds of weird crazy stuff. Not a Westfall, a West March.
Ah.
Westfall.
They said Roblox now holds the world record for most concurrent players. I feel like it should not really count because Roblox is more like a game engine in my head, with people being able to make their own little games inside of it. Like, because I feel like that's not quite fair considering like someone may be doing that grow a garden game while someone else is playing like as Sonic on another server. So I feel like it's more of a game engine than it is a game itself, but you know, my opinions are controversial and to start with anyway. Do you have a take on that one?
I've never played Roblox, so think about it.
They thought you were a cool Minecraft streamer. Can't believe your meth lab got leaked. Don't you hate when that happens, Jack? Well, like, Roblox is like you pick a server, and then you launch like a itemized, like, it loads up like a Unity file for you. So it's like one server you may playing as like Goku, and like the next one you're playing as like Sonic.
How do they get away with all of that? Do they have like licensing or whatever to allow them to
No,
do
it's
that?
custom made, so it falls under the fan made kind of
Okay.
activities. And there's like other ones is like all you do is like a gardening and all that fun stuff. So it's like it legitimately is just like a game engine. And then you kind of pick like what kind of game you're in. Or there's some of them that's even like Battlefield, where you're just like in a huge battle royale. So that's why I say I feel controversial. I don't think it kind of deserves the concurrent players because it's just more of a game engine than anything.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of different games inside of it.
Yeah, that falls under like the umbrella because there's such vast, like each server is like so different from the next one that are we even sure this should count?
Right.
Because that'd be like trying to say Unity or Unreal Engine got the most concurrent players from the different types of games that were developed with those. Then again, they may have changed in the last couple of years since I last even looked at it, because like when some of the YouTubers I used to watch, they decided I'm gonna retire off Minecraft, and then went directly to Roblox, and it's just like watched one video of that, and it's just like, yeah, it was nice knowing you, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing like watching a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old play Roblox with a bunch of young children, because that doesn't seem weird in the slightest.
Yeah, Minecraft is you know, is child enough.
Your microphone cut out.
I said Minecraft is childlike enough. Can't go too much further than that without getting into the just the kids content after that.
But Minecraft, like, you can get away with like being an adult playing it because you can play a single player world by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that seems a bit weird in general, but it's like it's kind of passable because it's more you can play it single player and you're not forced onto a server with a bunch of little children.
Oh yeah, I
Mommy, I want to play a game.
Yeah, the Minecraft people that I've watched in the past have always been single, just survival.
Yeah.
Their own servers. I've never watched one. I've never watched any of the stuff that was on a multiplayer server.
Yeah. I used to watch Mumble Jumbo, and then I would watch Vintage Beef, and then Generic B for their Minecraft stuff years and years ago, back when it was like Hermitcraft and Minecraft, like versus each other, like the two quote unquote big servers versus each other.
Right.
And then it's like they all started going off, and it was just like, this is not the same. Like, I know you're trying to expand your audience, but wrong direction.
Not the direction you want to go in anyway.
Yeah. And now all of them are pretty much dead channels on YouTube. I think the only one that's still semi-active is like the Mumble Jumbo, because he does like redstone tutorials or something. I guess Ethos Lab was another one that I would watch a lot in his single-player world. That he started back like 10 years ago and still going, making videos on.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, I've thought about doing like a forever world, what's called a forever world for Minecraft. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. Jacob plays Minecraft. Bellhorn, he plays Minecraft a lot. So probably be.
I played. It's just
We've
boring.
set up, or in the past I've set up a couple of private servers, private multiplayer servers. So I do know how to do it.
Oh yeah, I have like more hours into Minecraft than I do World of Warcraft and Ark Survival combined.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's like anymore. It's like I load in and it's just like, why am I playing this? Like I just like I download it, get it installed, hit create world, and it's like instantly lose all motivation.
Yeah, you look around and you start thinking about all the things that you have to do to get started.
What can I build? Yeah. The one thing I like, Minecraft. When I played Minecraft, it was imagination was endless. But now they've added so much junk that it's if you don't have this, you're a bad player. You know, like you gotta only have like efficient farms. It is mandatory to have a village breeder. You need a creeper farm, so on and so forth.
Exactly. Yeah, you got the efficiency police come through and start calling you out on all the stuff that you don't have.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's like if you don't have your electro in like 3 hours, you're a bad player.
Yeah, I like to run. I like to run around at night and kill creepers one by one to get my gunpowder. I mean, kill me.
That's fine. It's dandy, and it's just like heaven forbid everything has to be automated for you.
I know, exactly.
My whole thing is though is just, I I like the forever arc or like the ultimate arc where it's like you're the same character that travels between all the different arcs on Ark Survival. Imagine that they call it an arc in the game called Ark Survival. But I like that one because like Syntac had a series called like the Cluster where you could like hop around the different maps, and that's like they finally incorporated it into like you could do that on single player.
Mm.
And now people's taken to calling that like the ultimate arc where they have like the same save file on all the maps. It's the same character. Just transferring between them. But that one's more interesting to me because you know
See how far you
I
can
like my
get with one
dinosaurs.
account.
Yeah. Because outside of those Husky, you need to buy this new expansion pass to access all the dinosaurs, otherwise they'll come taunt and kill you repeatedly. It really is a fun game. But it is what it is. That in Minecraft. Even my wife just hates that game. It's so boring.
Has she ever played it? I used to think it
No,
was. I used to
she's
think.
watched it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to think it was kind of silly too. It's like, why does everybody want to look at something with such bad graphics? And then Jacob finally got me to play it one day, and you know, I I don't play it very much, but I do. I will sing its praises. It is an interesting game.
I will
But
sing
you
its
don't realize
praises
it until you play
too.
it.
Yeah, well, because she was a tutor over for a while, and like one of the children was playing it, and
So she sees it
asked,
as a kid's game.
well, she sees it as that, but it's not interesting to her because she wants to go on an adventure. She has the same syndrome I do. RPGs, best stories. So it's just like if it's not an interesting or compelling story, and all you're doing is mining and building, it's not interesting enough to keep
Oh,
the
so okay. So
motivation to
she's not.
play.
She's one of the ones who wants to follow along a story that's been created for her. Whereas in Minecraft, you kind
She
of have
wants
to
a
do it.
story.
You got to do
Yeah,
it yourself. You know, you have to create that story yourself.
she likes role-playing games the most, but it also, if there's too many words telling the story, like it gets text-heavy,
So she'd
she
never
hates
played
it.
Final Fantasy, huh?
Yeah, she hates. No, it's the ones where it's like you're sitting there reading dialogue for like 6 minutes.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, or like Legend of Heroes, where it's just dialogue box after dialogue box after dialogue box. And it's like here's a voice lined out of nowhere, back to
Yeah.
dialogue boxes. So I had like a Dragon Quest 1 downloaded on my phone, and she's like, "Why are you still reading the text boxes? Go kill something."
Right.
It's like, I need to know what I gotta go hunt down first. Well, then hurry up. But The Witcher is not fun for her because the controls are too complicated, even though it's just click to swing sword.
Yep.
I just spent like the last 10 minutes looking for a fen creeper through all the wetlands.
I've been spending the last 15 minutes here trying to get the stuff for this Red Ridge goulash.
Well, the problem is there was a mage that came through here, so there's none that was spawned, apparently. Because they're all phasing into existence right now. So I guess the respawn timer's up.
Looking for group for elite questions. It's an elite question.
I think it's a philosophy question. Because those ones are pretty tough. If they're good philosophy questions, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I saw a fen creeper over here. Where'd it go? No wonder this quest is hard. Because you don't ever see more than one at a time. Oh. Imagine that. A dwarf priest.
It's not me.
I know. Because you're not mean and steal. You would go. You want to hunt fen creepers with me? Yeah, sure. Not just steal the tag and go, I'm gonna just take more than I can handle on. Then again, this dwarf priest is level 28, so... Probably could handle 2 or 3 of the fen creepers. Since everything... I'm just gonna stay in this one area. I know if fen creeper spawns in, and I can just kill crocs while I wait, instead of just running around and them stealing the tags.
Now those are the ones. Those are the ones that are invisible, right? The fin creepers.
Yes.
Yeah. There's only like one per pool of.
Well, there's that, but it's like every time I try to get, like, I get close to one, here comes someone that steals the tag away from me.
Gonna get it from you, yeah.
Yeah. I hate those players so much. It's like, I know you want to go fast, but it's like, be considerate of some of these other players.
Ah, this is their own private server. You're here. You're here by their.
By their good graces.
Yeah, by their good graces, exactly. That's how most people act on these servers.
But it's always like the low-level players. It's like when you get to the higher end, like, ones, like, they're a little bit more generous, like, going, you want to team up?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm gonna see, it's every man for themselves. Is it that, oh, I lost a minute on this, gotta start over speed run? Is that why it's every man for themselves? Because they have to get back on track on time?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, they're having to catch up on their OnlyFans group or their hardcore guild because they died. They're having to catch up with a new character.
Could you imagine if we did a hardcore server for this challenge?
Oh, it would have been gone. It would have been over a long
It would
time
have been one of those, I'm throwing the towel, I'm not even gonna start this with you.
Yeah, I mean, I would have. My first death was to that Hogger fight.
Inventory is full.
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago. I don't even think I would crack level 10.
Well, I would have been restarted a few times too.
You died. You died first.
That is true. That is very true.
But we would play a lot different if we were hardcore. We would play hardcore.
You say that. We'd still be doing things. We would have both been resetting out Merc Deep too.
Right.
I'm out of range.
I don't know why I'm still trying to kill spiders. I've got enough of that spider parts.
I feel like if we were to do like a hardcore challenge, we wouldn't even do like first to 60 on hardcore. It'd be like the first to 20.
It would be whoever dies first loses. And we would just go as far as that.
Exactly.
That's
That's not actually a bad idea.
As far as we would go.
That's actually not a bad idea, in all honesty.
Well, if we do it, we should do it on the private server. That way, first of all, we don't have to pay for it, and plus, the other guys can join us as well. All right, y'all. You only have one life. You die.
One life, one life go, and then they're dead at level 5.
Yep. And then we can all put $20 into the pot, and
$20. You think I made him money?
Whoever wins gets the pot. There's got to be a little bit of incentive.
For like a 3-hour thing at most, I feel like $5.
$5. Okay. Just $5?
Well, I got $5. You got $5. They got $5.
Well, how many?
That's a lot of money at the in the pot going for something that.
That's only $20.
Was just a joke.
Inventory is full.
Well, that can't be $10 because you said those guys would join in too, so they got their own $5.
5, 10. Oh yeah. I can't do maths.
That's okay. Everyone has a weak point.
A weakness. Numbers.
Can't carry anymore.
I never said I was good with words. Why does this mage not just take on the Fen Lord? They want to just only take out the creepers.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Shadow knows.
I feel like this quest is just not worth it. At the same time, if I just keep killing Crocs as I'm waiting for the creepers, I'm still getting XP on a consistent basis. And then when I turn in the quest, because it said it was like a $4,000 key.
Yeah,
I'm thinking money. 4,000 XP quest.
You'd level a lot slower if all you were doing was grinding mobs.
I might as well just grind mobs while I'm waiting for a Fen Creeper to show up.
I mean, yeah, that's decent use of your time, but if all you were going to be doing was grinding
I'm
mobs...
just doing a Bloodbath achievement, obviously. You know,
Okay.
max level, no quest.
Yep.
Only killing boars. Well, my idea was, like, I feel like I'm wasting time where I can be completing, like, quicker, like, quests a bit quicker. So,
No
Like
quest
ignore
is
like ignore the slower quests, the ones that take like a long time,
that's
and get
like
like.
90% of them in this game.
Why do you think I'm not dropping it?
You wouldn't get any quest. You wouldn't do any quests at all if you didn't. If you were trying to do the quick ones.
I want to get an XP because they don't drop like a lot of XP,
Uh,
even when you're turning them in.
these ones out here in stinking Red Ridge are awful. Drop rates on these things are awful.
They've always been awful. That's why you gotta kill more Murlocs and Gnolls. Which one are you trying to do? The Goulash?
I'm doing Goulash and Underbelly Scales right now. Working on both of those.
Ah. I hate fighting those whelps out, like, in there, because they always just fireball you from
Yeah.
a large distance.
Well, I mean, it's not so bad with a caster because you can go in and just
Oh, I'm just talking about,
shoot
like,
back, but
fighting them as, like, a warrior where you can't charge because you're in battle already, and it says you're already in battle, can't charge.
yeah.
That is one thing I do like that they fixed in retail is you can charge in a battle.
Yeah, there's no dead zone for hunters. Those are the
Yes,
two.
but on the trade-off, hunters can't use melee weapons simultaneously unless you're expecting to, like, what was it, survival? But then it's like you lose a pet.
Yeah. I'd say that is a fair trade-off. I'd take that trade-off any day.
Yeah.
All they were stat sticks.
I do like I like the pet mechanic though, but I don't like that they give you like a free one like when you're starting off in retail.
Can't carry anymore.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Because it's like half the time it's better than it's like there's really no reason to upgrade your like train your pet though, because they just learn everything automatically. Kinda like you.
Mm-hmm.
Your character, and that's not
Yeah,
as
you
fun.
can't really customize them anymore. Which that was pretty cool.
Can't customize it, and they're more aesthetic than anything of just holding the aggro for you. It's like, what do you want? How do you want to look pretty for this mob? Out of the last 23 minutes, I've only found 2 fen creepers. I've been killing crocs while waiting. That's the way it goes.
Too far away.
I've been killing dire condors for like the last 10 minutes and still have not dropped meat. I mean, how do they live if they don't have meat?
Maybe they do have meat, but they're the undead kind. So it's just kind of rotten meat.
It's just rotten.
Or maybe they have like a disease. So they are still alive, but
maybe I'm just
it's
so
not healthy to consume.
Maybe I'm just so powerful that I destroy the meat and kill it while I'm killing the monster.
I think they're just disease-ridden, so it's not safe for consumption.
Okay.
I think that's a more logical explanation on why the meat doesn't drop all the time. Because there's a outbreak of bird flu or something.
Bird flu.
Well, do you have a better explanation why they won't pick up the meat off clearly a meaty bird?
No,
Yeah.
it is mine.
Alright, warrior lady. You're not playing nice. Because you just stole all 3 of the fen creepers along this route. And now you just stole the 4th.
Oh. Is there another quest that you could go and do until those people
This is
clear
the last
out?
one I have. This is the last one in the wetlands that is in this area. The other ones is
Inventory is full.
excavation team or Homer's Revenge. And then I got a few that are way above my level in Minnesota Harbor. This is like the last one I can do, like level wise, for now.
I'm out of range.
I mean, if anything, I'm just getting all these crocs, so at least I'm getting a little bit of money.
Are you getting some leather to sell?
Yep,
Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
best I can do for now. Are you kidding me? Wow. How does this warrior know where they are? They're invisible, but they'll walk 2 feet and here's 3. Like, here's a new one. Even though I've just walked through
You
there.
just walk through there.
Yeah. It's like, if anything, I deserve the aggro.
Just too
Because
subtle.
here it is again. They just found another one.
Maybe they're using some sort of add-on that shows them where they are.
So they're cheating. Understood. They got that rare scanner or something. They just have it looking for fen creepers.
Inventory is
Or maybe they're using that RXP guide or something where it pinpoints your questing and with a
Yeah, I don't
compass
know.
at the top. I forget what the name of the add-on is that adds like a little arrow at the top of your screen to point you in the direction. I think it was like Tom or something. I am here.
Come on.
Fen creeper, attack me. I am here.
Kill
I am
me!
willing.
Kill me! Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! Come on!
I am here. Give me a hug. Do something. Have you ever seen that like meme where it's like, we've kidnapped you, but don't worry, we're not gonna do anything to you? And then it's like, why not?
Come on! That's what I mean, what's the use of kidnapping me if you're not going to do anything?
Have you seen that one before?
Mm-mm.
The other one was like when they had the. I liked was like when they kidnapped the guy and he was like, "Do you have all the walls barricaded and the windows barred over?" Why would we do that? And here comes like a sandal because he was dating like a Latino woman.
See, I don't pay much attention to the Bemosphere. The ones I know about are the ones that Jacob barrages me with, because he'll spend all day watching, or he'll spend all day looking at memes and send them to me.
Well, that
like,
one was.
Why are you sending me these things? I don't even understand what they're trying to tell me.
That one was from a couple years ago, and that one was sent to me because it's like the Philippine women will do the same thing as like they'll either have a hanger or their sandal or a broom and be chasing you down.
Oh.
So that one was sent to me before, and I thought it was kind of funny because he was trying to run away, and here comes a flying sandal, like with a homing device. So that one was funny. They're the type of crazies they like, apparently. Because who needs an investigative team? Just hire some of those. Throw the sandal. Be found instantly. I don't know about you, but those brooms over there, I think they would hurt when you get whacked by one of them. Because even the bristles are like made of wood on some of them. So I'd be running too.
I hate this game.
The more you...
I hate this game.
Why? I fought a rare out in the wild, but it doesn't deserve me any good because it doesn't count towards the fen creepers.
I hate things that spawn right on top of me. I hate it.
Wow, the rare gave me something good. It gave me something bad. I saw like a robe and I got real excited for something, and then I look on it and it says plus 13 to frost spell damage. So it's a mage weapon. A clove.
You might be able to sell that.
Probably.
Twink might pick it up.
Probably.
Oh, I hate these birds!
All I can see is I could see an AoE mage picking it up for the increased frost damage for their like blizzard move, or like their... I can't say frost nova because that's like a level 40 spell.
Should have played paladins.
I agree, but I'm not starting over at this point. Feel free.
If we ever do the hardcore, though, we'll all play paladins.
You say that. As you said, we're gonna do the private server where everything is abilities are interchangeable.
I've been on these few quests for this almost 2 hours.
I've done like 3 quests in these 2 hours. Only one of them was actually rewarding me with good XP. The rest is just... Where are they? I did see a meme over the weekend that was funny. Well, it's kind of depressing, but it's also funny at the same time. And the guy's sitting at the table, and he says, "Sit down if you think no one would care if you disappeared." And so that like people were watching videos like, "Oh, it's gonna be heartwarming or something." So the guy sits down, and here comes 2 guys and jumps him and runs off with him. And all I could imagine is just a cage fight going on. Because like the video leads up, like it's gonna be like some heartwarming "you matters" like speech that way. No, it's just two guys looking for guys that think they're not gonna be found. I don't know about you, but that'd be kind of terrifying. You sit down at a table and all of a sudden here comes two guys carrying you off.
Yeah, but they're not going to do anything to you.
Why not? At least put them
Why is
into a
everybody
trial by combat or something.
doing this quest? There's like 3 other people out here doing this one quest, killing stupid condors.
I might be onto something of just grinding out mobs instead of trying to find these fen creepers.
You're already halfway through your next level?
Yes, and I've killed 3. Do fen creepers like share a spawn with crocs or something?
I don't think so.
That's still recharging.
Maybe I should just use... So I need to switch my username. I want it for my character.
I hate these stupid birds. Knock you down. So annoying.
Because this one stream that goes from like the ocean to about
I can't carry anymore.
halfway through the wetlands is like fen creeper spawn zone. I just keep running up and down the middle of the river, looking and hoping. It has the most spawn points for them.
Yeah.
I've still only had 3. Come on! Come on, fen creeper. I know you're watching through the window. Come touch me. Do anything. Come find me. Not even that is a good enough invitation for these guys. How can you have the name Creeper and be such a chicken? Be the creeper that you're always meant to be. Come.
I can't carry anymore.
Very annoying.
Come on. Why is it every time I run up, like I get from one end to the other,
Inventory.
there's already the fen creepers' corpses. But I hang around. They never seem to spawn. A watched pot never boils. Have you ever
No,
watched
this is
that
what I
Family
like.
Guy
A
episode?
mob that'll just continue going along its pathing, even while you're attacking it and not attacking you back.
I can't carry anymore.
You mean where the AI doesn't realize
Yeah.
it's being attacked yet?
Exactly. That's what I like.
I might as well just give up on this Fen Creeper River and go camp out another area for them. A mage just started running up and down the river.
Arcane blasting everything.
Yeah.
Inventory is full.
I've hit the 55% in the level mark, and still only 3 of the fen creepers. I've almost got an entire level this stream just grinding off mobs, waiting for the actual quest mob to show up.
Yeah, same here.
That's sad.
I'm doing the same thing with these stupid whelps and condors.
Well, it's just sad considering it's in the 20s, meaning it takes a lot more XP than it would be.
Mm-hmm. Just dead whelps and condors everywhere.
Here, fen creeper. Here, creeper, creeper, creeper. Here. One tasty female rogue with jiggle physics. Come on. Come here, boy.
Maybe that's what it is. You're scaring them all away with the physks.
Oh. So you're telling me they're not interested in women?
Probably,
Only men?
Probably not.
Now I'm at a disadvantage all the way around. Gotta get those chest bindings, but what are you gonna do about the hips? That's the real question there. Gender bender episode.
I can't carry anymore.
And that's how we got to today, where everything has to be a femboy. Because of the gender bender animes in the early 2000s.
I doubt it's the anime's fault.
Oh, it's more than that, but you know, we gotta keep the.
They didn't.
We have to keep the stream nice and PG.
That's right. And you know, anime is always a convenient whipping boy.
I like anime. Although I do agree with some of them of why was this even animated. I will agree with them on that one.
Yeah.
On some of them. Especially when like the source materials is like got canceled after like 10 chapters.
Yeah, there's only so much content out there. Sometimes you have to try to
expand it.
Yeah, well, try to resuscitate stuff that's died.
Yeah.
Died on the vine.
The only thing I do have a problem with them doing like some of these animes, like it gets going good and then they just decide I'm just gonna throw this whole storyline out the window.
Yeah, you were talking about that last stream where they cram a bunch of stuff into the last last episode, or they depart,
Yeah.
or they totally depart from the original story arc just to get it ended.
Yep. That one always bothers me. It's like build up. Nope, we gotta do a filler season of Naruto. Build. Oh, what were we doing again?
Right. Yeah, I honestly don't see how some of those animes can go for thousands of episodes.
One Piece I can understand for the most part because it's the story's still going on today, meaning like the episodes are not like repeating themselves in a sense. Like, yeah, they have their same formula every arc, but like each episode is like progressing the overall story for the most part. Except the, like the recent like chapters in the manga, I feel like it's slowed way too much, and it can boost itself a little bit here. But like Doraemon and those, I don't understand how it keeps going. But and again, Doraemon is like one of their top characters, mascots. Hmm. And then you get the one season animes that are so good, and then you never see a season 2.
Right.
Can I help
These
you?
12 to 24
See you
episodes
around.
were amazing.
later.
We need a season 2. Sorry, not happening. Meanwhile, this other crappy one that had like no story whatsoever gets a season 2.
Have a good one.
Step on up. See you later.
The other one had the proper fan service.
Well, some of them don't even have fan service, and you just wonder why they even
Why
got
they're
a
still
second
going, yeah.
season.
Yep.
Like, if it was fan service, I'd be understanding, because let's be honest, if
What are you looking for?
you were watching animes in like between like 2010 and 2020, you were watching High School DxD and all
See you
those fan
around.
service animes. You know, the ones that actually did have a plot to their fan
A
service.
little bit, yeah. Had a little bit of.
Yeah. I don't care what anyone says. I will admit, I watched the High School DxD, but the battle scenes were actually pretty funny and cool to watch.
I liked his. I watched it too, and I liked his interplay. The main character's interplay with his gear.
His monologue, yeah.
Well, his gear, the way he and his gear interacted was more interesting to me than anything else.
Yeah, his gear, like them getting on like the same wavelength is
Uh-huh.
in their inner monologues.
Right.
It's like, I'll give you power. And
Yeah.
it's like, what are you gonna do with this power? I'm gonna get a woman. And sure enough, okay.
Yeah, your old Drake is used to people like trying to take over the world, and then he finally gets some dude he just wants to see naked girls.
He wants to build his own harem.
Harem,
Yeah. And then it's like, I don't know if you like, I'm pretty sure you haven't like read the novels that anime was based off of, but
No, I haven't.
he gets known in the underworld for like a TV show known as the Opie Dragon, and like his gear gets like also an honorable mention because they know it's like a living gear. And so it's like, how do you feel about your new title? And he's like, I don't like it. Because he gets associated with Issei for all the women.
Yep.
And then meanwhile, the silver dragon rival is like wanting like pure power, and the other one wants women, and everyone's just like, how are they supposed to be rivals? They want totally different things in life.
The only way that, well, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. There's no way that their desires would even cross
conflict.
Over.
Yeah. But it's like in the novels, like they're more like best friend rivals than they are like wanting to go head to head and fight each other to the death.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, in the novels anyway.
Yeah, you get that a little bit in the anime, where they kind of have this like grudging respect for each other, but they don't. They don't. It doesn't come off very well.
It doesn't come off very well, but as in the anime, it's lightly covering like their very first interactions with each other, where they don't know each other. Like in the novel, like they've interacted more often than what the anime shows. So it's like it's built up over time, but means that the anime can't seem to keep a hold of the cast or the original art style and storyboard. They never developed it further.
Yeah. Yeah, because the gears are played off of those two dragons that were supposedly fighting underneath King
No,
Arthur's
the two that
castle.
killed God, yeah.
Yeah.
They killed God, and so it's just a machine now. Because they can't let the world know God actually died in the last war with the dragons.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the actual source of those characters were
Yeah, they're
in
the
one
like the heavily
of the
dragons, yeah.
well, in one of the Arthurian tales, there was these earthquakes in his kingdom, and he was trying to figure out what was making this because it was destroying villages, and he asked Merlin. He says, "Well, there's two dragons, a red and a white dragon, fighting underneath your castle." I don't know how they resolved it, but
yeah,
but that's where Albion and Drake first kind of come from.
That's where they got inspired. But like in in that story specifically, they were fighting in heaven, and like the angels tried to separate them, and then the god that handles like all the prayers and all that ended up dying like in trying to get them separated. So they finally like actually teamed up with, because this is explained more in the novels. They had ended up having to team up with like the fallen angels. Like they had to make a truce with like the devils to split the two dragons up into so many pieces. And that's how all their gears started forming, is because they're pieces of dragon, the silver one. That's how it's explained in the high school DxD. They may be expired somewhere else, but that's how it was in the novels.
Well, yeah, all those animes are going to take all of this source material and turn it on their head.
Well, yeah, but I was just saying in the novel that's ended up how they ended up the way they are now. But it was inspired from like other stories outside, like the author was inspired by. Which I thought was a cool concept, though. Two heavenly dragons. He said, "I'm gonna be the one true one," and then it's like everyone else is like, "We gotta put our war aside and get these guys to stop fighting." Although I'm still a little confused how this mighty god guy ended up perishing trying to separate these two.
Don't know.
I'm a little confused on how that one worked out, because that's about as far as it goes. Yeah, he died in during this war with the two dragons involved. He hasn't existed for centuries, and that's about the end of that one, the whole storyline. And then the devils have to be the chess pieces, while the angels get to be a deck of cards. The more you know. There's also that other anime where, what was it, like the Sister Testament that came out on like almost alongside High School DxD? It actually had some pretty good plot to it also, with its fan service. I don't know if you've seen that one or not.
I think I've seen an episode or two of it.
Where like the main guy is like the son of the human war god.
Yeah.
And then, but it later down the line, it's like, oh yeah, he's also he's like the Ichigo version. He's like, oh yeah, he's also part demon. He's also part angel.
He's
and
like
he's also
everything.
part dragon.
Yeah. Everything.
He's also part dragon too,
Is there anything else we can put in this mud of a man?
Yeah, exactly. That one's a good. I like that one too. Although it gets a little. How does this qualify as an anime and not one of those adult animes?
Oh,
that part.
Yeah.
It gets so questionable. It's like, are you sure this is a one that you can air on Crunchyroll? And then you read the light novel and go, this is just smut. You can't even defend the source material. Because not only does he add like, into his harem his aunt, he adds in like his
Do we
cousin.
really need to know this? Do we really need?
Yeah, we do need to know this because
No, this is not a more. This is not a more. The more you know.
oh yes, the more you know.
No,
Because
it isn't. No.
someone wants to defend the source material. I got it. I understand. We have a fanboy over here.
I hope you're not talking about me. I don't want
Oh
to
yeah.
worry about any of this.
What? You don't want him to have his Data's aunt?
No.
That's because he knew I was gonna tie it into Game of Thrones, which is your favorite TV show of all time.
You say all of this stuff, but
I like how your mic like cuts out as you say all this stuff. I'm not gonna defend myself.
well, I just stopped saying stuff, saying anything. My mic didn't cut out. Just stopped.
'Cause it sounded like you were still
Stop
saying
talking.
something after it. So it was like even your mic knows you can't defend yourself on that one. Even the mic's working
I
against
don't
you.
understand why I'm having to defend myself. What am I having to defend
I don't know.
myself?
I don't know why you're defending yourself over
I'm
Game of
just,
Thrones. You got to answer that one yourself. Why are you defending Game of Thrones?
Terrible.
You're just gonna go. I lose this. I'm gonna change subjects now.
Yeah, you can't argue with insanity.
And yet you wanted to peek into my mind.
Not on purpose.
Willingly, then?
You need something?
So
No,
if it's not on purpose,
Not on
Okay.
purpose.
but the thought was there purposefully to want to take a peek. So it can't be totally on purpose.
Safe
Not on
travel.
purpose.
It can't be avoided. Every time I say something, it just goes down this rabbit hole of questionable logic. And I think we're gonna have to get a. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna be the Joker. Don't worry.
Need help?
You
Have
you
a
be
good one.
Batman. Just stay straight faced the whole time.
Be careful.
I'll say questionable jokes, and you go, I'm gonna put you in Arkham for a while. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. What are you saying?
I don't know. What was I saying?
You said we're gonna need to get a. What were you saying?
Oh,
That's where
we're
you
gonna
left
need to
off.
get a psychologist to hop on this stream with us, so that whoever's watching this after the fact can kind of discern where you're going with all of your.
You know, half the time I don't even know where I'm going. I just kind of follow the rabbit path and see where it leads.
Oh, okay.
But usually I'm not chicken enough to go, I'm done with this rabbit path.
Mm.
You gotta fully commit.
Hey there.
I like when you kill the giant
Farewell.
wetland crocs that they just like flip over on their back like they're a turtle.
The turtle.
Like in the most exaggerated way.
Right.
I gotta go buy it.
You hit them so hard that they just bounced off the ground and turned over on their back.
I gotta go get a skinning upgrade again, apparently. I'm maxed out at 150 again. So did you get your 1 level for the stream?
I did.
That's good. I almost got 2.
You'll probably get another one. We're only about
Well, if these
got about an hour left.
creepers ever want to come touch me, I will have another level.
Maybe if you run through naked.
Take off all my gear.
Yeah, take off all your gear.
I don't think I have enough bag space to even pull that one off. I can try.
You can leave your belt and your gloves on, or your belt and your boots on. Maybe that'll ice it out of height.
I don't know. Those like putting the ankles up in the air might be a little hard with the boots. Unless I'm the one. So we're pegging the creepers then. Okay. I guess I could leave the boots on.
I can't. All right, I'm not saying anything else for the rest of this stream. You're going to be talking to yourself, Raven.
You sure you want to leave me with like no interference? You figure that's going to be safer. I see you on your stream going, I'm going to have either all gray hair or be bald by the end of this race. Questionable life choices. Hang on, I gotta mute my stream. I gotta mute Discord so I can talk to stream and defend my questionable life choices. On the other hand, all the mages have left, so I can get all the fen creepers now.
Okay.
I'm finally up to 9. What's your goal going for right now?
What do you mean?
Where are you flying to? You're in the Burning Steppes right now.
I gotta go back to Dark Shore and finish up some quests there.
Fancy. I was actually thinking of going up to Dark Shore to finish up, do the mining, the Lost Miner or whatever that one was up there. 'Cause I feel like I could pull that one off.
Got a bunch of junk I need to throw on the auction hall too.
The Lost Prospector, was that what it was called? In Dark Shore?
I think so. The absent-minded prospector.
It was something. I'm remembering.
There's the Lost Master and the absent-minded prospector.
Hmm. It is what it is. You want to go do Merc Deep now?
Do we still have? Yeah, we still have wanted Merc Deep. Yeah, we can go do Murk Deep if you want to.
Alright. I'm just doing one last run along this river for a Fen Creeper.
We'll do Murk Deep first thing. We'll do Murk Deep first thing on Thursday.
Okay. I feel like I just need one stream where you just hit like roadblock after roadblock. And I think I could pull ahead enough to activate the mercy rule.
Are you? You're just trying to figure out a way.
Yes.
A way to cut this thing short, huh?
Well, as much as I would like to just like see who can go all the way to 60, I feel like one of us is gonna hit a roadblock where it's just gonna be set in chat more than
Oh, really?
yeah.
Well, I mean, if we get to that point, then we'll make a decision.
Yeah. I
Once we
feel like
get
it's
to
just
that
gonna be
point.
more of a podcast with World of Warcraft in the background instead of
background.
Minecraft parkour.
Yeah. You never know, man. That might be just what everybody's looking for at that moment in time. We may become just totally famous for a little while.
World of Warcraft parkour.
Yeah. No, just the World of Warcraft podcast, or podcast with World of Warcraft in the background. We could set up a whole new genre of of content without even knowing it.
Yeah. Have you ever watched the Nabbles guy? He does like the collection, like zone locked collection
Mm-mm.
in World of Warcraft.
No.
Okay. Well, he's saying he's the one that started the whole trend.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. But my whole thought is just like, can you really claim that? Because like you got the idea from RuneScape, and that one's been going on for a few years.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like there's been a few other people in the past that have done it in World of Warcraft also. So can you really claim to have started this trend?
Yeah,
You've just put more time into the editing of your videos than others.
there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
If it's being done, somebody's done it in some form or fashion already.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a stretch.
I question that one a little bit. Of like, can you really honestly want to look straight in the eye and go, "Yeah, I started the trend"?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because I feel like it's just been more of a, you got lucky and your video blew up. But whatever. I don't know. I stopped into his stream like for a couple minutes, and someone brought up like a Final Fantasy 14 patch lock, and he's like, "Yeah, I've started a real trend with this." Because now he's branching out into other games, I guess,
Okay.
wanting to steal the credit.
What doing other games where he's locked, like zone locked?
Yeah. Well, he's not even doing it. It's like other creators are doing like Final Fantasy 14 as patched lock, so they got to do everything in a specific patch, like one of those major patches, before they can just do other content. And he's trying to claim that, yep, I started a whole trend with these kind of runs.
Well, we've been doing that for 4 years now with the with our ESO episode where we're doing it all chronologically.
Yeah,
So
that's why I was.
he's late to the he's late to that bus.
So that's what I was like. I'm like, can you honestly look you in the people in the eye and say you started the trend?
In his own mind, he can.
Yeah. I guess you kind of need that kind of personality to make it large on YouTube and Twitch.
Pretty much.
But
Yeah.
I take all the credit, even though
Yeah.
I didn't come up with it.
Exactly. Yeah. You do have to kind of. Oh, I'm the special one here. Ain't nobody like me. Nobody around here like me.
You can never find someone like me, as it's like the Buzz Lightyear up on the shelf.
Right.
I know you've seen that meme before.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember memes very well.
Oh, like a few of them were like one of the toxic women is like, you'll never find someone like me, and it's just like every other one on the shelf. Buzz Lightyear's the toy, and he's like cardboarded back up, being resold, implying that it's not that hard to find another one like them.
Like him. Yep, there's plenty to go around there, Buzz. You're not that special.
I've seen some of those memes, and they got pretty spicy with like their things, their words, I guess. Are you gonna be taking part in that Gears of War remaster or whatever that comes out next month?
No, I've never played Gears of War. I'm not really into those types of games.
Gears of War is like one of the I've already said it before, but it's one of the very few shooters that we'll play. Because obviously those locusts that come out of the ground need to be put back into their place. But I only like I like the first three. Anything after that is just, it gets the Jurassic World treatment. It just doesn't exist. It's a fun in theory, but it doesn't exist. Because like after the third one, like the whole war thing with the locust wraps, it should wrap up and nothing's after that. So I'll play that one. The Splitgate, I uninstalled. I'm over that one. It was fun for 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm back on my fantasy. I got fantasy games only.
I love it when herbs spawn inside of a tree, and you can't.
Isn't that the best?
Best
Especially
thing?
when there's a bear
Always.
next to him into the tree.
Either that or when I'm blind and I can't see it, like right there in front of me.
All right, I finally finished up the Fen Creepers quest, and I got 81% of the level just trying to do this one quest.
God.
I'm just killing all the crocs and anything along the riverway.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the Den Mother.
Good luck.
Yeah.
When I was up there was like 3 cubs with her. I've only ever seen like 1 or 2. I've never seen a triplets up there.
There are some dead things around, some dead animals around here, so maybe there is somebody over there already out. Speak.
Oh, let's just
Gosh,
kill
there's
raptors.
4 of them.
Or-
There's 4 of them in here.
Oh, you got even more than what I had in there. Just so you know, they're social. So if you pull one, you're gonna pull them all.
Yeah, thinking that. There. Eh. Not worth the time.
I mean, it's worth the time to me because it
what
just
is-
ties you up.
What is her level?
Considering
Oh,
they're
so
level
she's
9, I feel like
19.
you could. I
Well,
feel like you could just tank them
It
and just
just
focus
depends.
the den mother.
No, it depends on whether or not I could kill her in the time that my psychic scream feared off all of the little cubs, and I don't think I could. I don't think I could.
I think you could. Because you
You're
just
just
throw on
trying.
the
You're
Shadow
just
Word
trying to get me
ban.
to kill myself.
Well,
I
no.
know
Listen
what's
to my.
going.
Listen to the
I
strat.
know what's going on over there. I know what you're.
Use your shadow word on her. Put the dot on
I know what you're
at a
real.
distance, and then when she's chasing you, load up your psychic scream, so it's already taking damage, and then start wailing on her.
I know what your. I know what your strat is over there. Your strat is to try to get me killed.
I was actually trying to be helpful, but okay.
Sure.
Well, because she would already be taking tick damage from your upgraded spells that I assume that you've bought by now.
No, I'm still using all level 1 spells.
Oh.
Dude, the guy wasn't lying when I said I was bad.
Are you serious? I gotta get Herbalism 100 to use this sword I got as a quest reward. What? No. I'm gonna take it and sell it. I don't even care if it's a 5 extra DPS. It's not worth it getting the
Herbalism?
Yeah, it's a requirement to wield the sword.
What's the sword's name?
The photo blade.
Fido.
Whatever. Herbalism 100 sword, 25 to 47 damage. Chance on hit, blast a target for 35 nature damage. One-handed.
I don't know why I came back to this place.
Like, as much fun as that would be damage-wise, I don't have Herbalism leveled up. I don't even have Herbalism, so it's useless to me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I would lose out trying to get the Herbalism to 100 just to be able to use the stupid thing. And then by that time, it'd just be obsolete anyway. Well, that 30 silver will come in handy.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to find this key. And then I think I'm going to head over and throw some bunch of junk on the auction hall. Clear out my bags before our time runs out.
I'm trying to figure out how to get up into this quest spot. I don't think this is the right area to go up the mountainside. The In Search of the Excavation Team. Is it up through the orcs? Or Dragon Ball Raiders, I mean?
No, it's it's right before you get to the Dragon Mall, the areas where you run up in and look and fight the orcs. It's right before that. It's on the city side. Like if you're coming out of Menethil Harbor.
Okay.
Fresh Wackinator. That's
Someone stole my kill. It ran away with like 6%.
someone stole your sweet roll.
Yes. But unfortunately, you couldn't help me because you took an arrow to the knee. That's why you got the gray hairs. No good at Dark Souls. I knew it. That knee injury would have made you pro.
Yeah. Could have been pro,
nice.
but I got that knee.
Did you know you also scored like 6 touchdowns in your high school football game? You have no idea what I'm referencing, do
no,
you?
but I did. Yeah, Al Bundy.
Yeah.
No, but I did score 24 of 26 points when I was playing Little League basketball.
You have a great day now. Off and away. Alrighty then.
I signed up for all the different sports one, but the only one that I actually cared for was baseball. I like baseball. That one's the most fun. Basketball and football were just so boring to me. And I wasn't ever good at them either, but I kept getting signed up anyway.
Yeah, I only played basketball and tennis in high school.
I didn't even play any sports in high school. I played them up through like middle school, and then like the school districts. Like you got to be part of the like in this zone of the school to be able to be eligible to play on the sports team. And it's just like, well, I'm out of luck on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I'm about to die.
probably.
Because doesn't this guy turn hostile when you get him over?
I think so. Isn't that the one I was asking you about before, and you said, yeah, he turns hostile?
Yeah.
Pesky mage.
Hello! Go away! It's, pretty sure I can't kill him.
Too far away.
I mean, you might stand a chance if you keep your shield up and HP up, or just lose 20% per smack.
No, he's gonna kill me.
He's gonna bend you over hard. He's not playing around with you. He knows what he wants.
Yeah. All right, that is an abandoned quest. That one anymore?
You shouldn't abandon quests like that.
What?
You shouldn't abandon quests like that. That's good XP.
There you go again, trying to get me killed.
Well, that's what you tell me. The hard quests are worth doing, you remember?
Not those.
Well, I think that one wouldn't even be helpful even if I went up there and tried to help you fight it, because I can't inflict the statuses on it because it's mechanical. So I can't even bleed it or nothing.
Yeah, it's not worth doing. Did you ever do the scabber stalks?
Which one's that?
The one where you go into the cave and get the...
Like the mushrooms? Yeah, I already did that one.
Get all the mushrooms.
Because I was complaining over like a warrior and mage or something in there. And you're like, druids. I think it was the same episode where you were having trouble with the druids.
I'm out of range. Can't cast that yet.
I'm so happy to be off that Fen Creeper quest. Because the raptors are more readily available. If only I was a hunter, though, I could probably tame one up.
I'm still recharging.
Just the drop rates in this classic is awful. Hate this game.
I agree. This game is stupid.
I
Should
will-
uninstall.
I will never let you, yeah. I'll never let you talk me into something like this again in classic
I didn't
WoW.
It wasn't even that hard to convince you, though. It was just like, this sounds like a fun idea.
It was because I had the nostalgia glasses on, and I just didn't remember any of the ick from classic,
The ick.
the ick.
And I thought I was bad with, like, memes here. Now you got the brain rot vocabulary going.
Yep. What classic does to you, man? It rots your brain.
It'd be like that guy with the list. Going off that whole ick thing. I leveled up again, by the way. Ding.
Alright, well, that's it. You're what, 26 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna catch you. Let's call it.
Throwing in the towel. Forfeiting.
No, we'll still do this, but maybe we'll cut it back to one time a week.
Alright. Sounds good.
And we'll just see how we'll see how far I fall behind.
Okay, sure.
It's no longer a race. It's no longer a race to 60. It's the
It's just a chatting hour. That's all it is.
pretty much.
Actually, I just hit 25 is all, so not quite level 26. good, but not that good. I really do feel like we're gonna get to like level 35 and just go, I'm throwing in the towel, I'm done. I'm not going to 60.
Yeah. Just for mental health
Yeah.
issue, you know. I mean, back when we're dumb and stupid kids, we could handle this kind of stuff, but now.
Yeah.
A
Been
little bit
spoiled
different
by the
mindset.
theme park MMOs where you can level up at a reasonable pace.
Yep.
Can you imagine like the YouTube audience is like, it starts off at like 1 to 60 and then it gets to like next stream is just like, yeah, we're gonna adjust the level to 35 as the finish line now. I'm sorry, I mistitled the first like 8 episodes.
Whoever gets their mount first wins.
Yeah. I can already see like you already got the "you are bad" comment. I can just imagine like the next comment.
Guys. Yeah,
Clickbait.
You've got the purists who would come in and say, "Oh, you guys are just tourists. You know, you can't handle the real game." And,
Yeah.
and then you got the people who like, I can't believe you guys went that far. You guys
Exactly.
are insane for going that far. There'd be nobody in between.
You can't be a fence sitter in this type of game.
You can't.
You gotta be on one side or another. And if you're trying to be a fence sitter, they're gonna assign you a side. There is a few gaming communities that do that. Whereas, like, if you're not on their side, like, you don't agree with their opinion, you're on the enemy faction side, even though it's not even the faction you want to be on.
Yeah, or you don't even agree with the enemy's, the enemy's mindset, you know.
Yeah, but you're gonna be put in that
the
pin because you can't agree with the other guy.
Yeah, the fact that you don't agree with, with their viewpoint, it's time to pile the kindling below the stake.
Yeah. There's only like, I don't watch like every game that comes out or like follow all the fan bases, but like the very few ones I do, I've been burned at the stake because I could not agree with one guy, like a couple of those guys that wanted to discuss it.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to agree that this character was the best one out of the entire group. I don't know about you, but Cinderay characters are just more annoying than they are endearing to me.
Well,
How dare you not say you're the best?
I like the Sundere characters.
And that's fine.
After a while, they can get annoying.
And that's perfectly fine, but
Yeah.
I particularly don't like the one Cinderay in that one video game. And so I got assigned into the other camp that I don't even like that character too much either, but it's like it's better than the Cinderay.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not even in that camp.
The Yandere.
No, because it's the Cold Steel character cast.
Oh.
and then it's like Laura versus Elisa, and it's like, yeah, Laura's cool, but still not. She she's a little bit better than the Elisa, which is the Tsundere, but it's like still not the camp I would quote unquote belong in.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I say I don't like the blonde Tsundere, I must like the blue haired Laura, no questions asked.
That's like if you don't like the sun, you like the simp.
Yeah. But it's just like, I've been burned at the stake on that one, that gaming community a number of times. It's like, if you can't defend yourself why you don't like the blonde, you're just a hater to get attention. It's just like, you never asked me which ones I like, though. You just assigned
Right,
me to this
just-
other camp.
Yeah. If I didn't like y'all, if I didn't like the one that you guys liked, then I can't be part of the.
Cool Kids Club.
That's right.
I like that. Out of all the stories on that one, I feel like the one that always sticks out to me is like, Lisa's the best because her story gets fleshed out. In that game, like, no one has a really fleshed out backstory. Like, none of them do. Like, some of them get a little bit more than others, but like at the end of the day, they all are about equal in how their backstories are fleshed out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this is like,
Very.
you can't like you can't like that character. Their backstory is just all fluff. There's no meaning to it. That one will always stick out to me.
That's all characters to me.
Exactly. Well, that's all characters, because like at the end of the day, they're trapped inside a video game world.
Yeah.
Like, they're only as fleshed out as the developers care to flesh them out.
Yep. That's usually not very much because they're not the writers. They're.
Yep. Like, some of them do get pretty fleshed out with backstories, but usually it's more like it gets fleshed out into books, not the game itself.
Oh yeah.
Like the Warhammer novels or Star Wars novels. It's like where they usually get their backstories more fleshed out. Never inside the game itself. Maybe there are novels and I just don't know about it. Or care to know about it. Let's put it that way.
Right.
We're complete. I got 1 raptor egg out of 20 raptor kills. I feel cheated. They do have the remake of the very first Trails game coming out in September. So
Another
I'm
remake?
unavailable for that week.
Another remake.
This is like the first remake of this particular game. It's not one that's been done over 5 times and didn't come out in the last 5 years.
Well, that's not what I mean. I mean they're just remake. It just seems like they're remaking it all their old games.
Well, I like that they're redoing this one because it's bringing it to the modern systems.
Mm.
So I like when they bring the ones that don't really work on modern systems and they're updating it to work on the newer systems. I do appreciate those remakes, but the remakes of like games that came out in the last 5 years, no. So, so I do appreciate this remake. At the end of the day. Because let's be honest, the Trails games have been going on for so long, it's hard to pick a starting point in this day and age. So it's like when they're remaking like the first one in the whole lineup, that's a good starting point to get more players to come in. At least I think so, anyway. I don't know, maybe I'm the weird one that has the thing and it's good.
I don't have anything against remakes. You know, I played the Pixel remaster, which it's not necessarily, you know, like a remake, but it's the Pixel remaster of Final Fantasy. All of the, you know, playing through all of those old ones. I don't have anything against, you know, remakes per se. It's just when the industry just kind of says, "All right, well, we're done coming up with new ideas. You know, let's just start remaking all of our old stuff that that was popular. Cash in again on the nostalgia that people had about these games."
Yeah,
More
I can
like,
see where that's a problem, but it's like some of them like I do appreciate because, like I said, it brings like the old games to the modern systems for more people to have a chance to play them. Because like it's like if you want to play like these classic games that you've heard about, but it's like you go try to find a copy and it's like $300 for a physical copy of a game that you still got to put extra work into to run on a modern system. Like I can see, like I appreciate them bringing it to the system that way, but like I also agree with what you said though. That's just like I need a cash grab, so I'll remake this.
yeah, cash grab.
At the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do understand that point, but it's like the older games like Parasite Eve that's coming, that was like popular on like the original PlayStation 2 or something, is getting remake and released too, and that has like a lot of people excited, or the people I know excited because they remember playing that as like one of their first survival horror games.
What brings you here? Del Nadris.
And it's always neat to see like a game you loved in your childhood get like love and attention of like upgraded graphics and some quality of life changes. I mean, that's always neat to see, but if it's well done. And
yeah, the games that I grew up with, like in my early gaming days, they're not coming back.
Minesweeper, Solitaire.
No, I'm talking
Dominoes.
I'm talking Atari games, dude.
Pong.
Asteroids and
I mean, they are on the PlayStation Store as like a quote-unquote HD collection.
yeah.
For like $3.
Yeah, I got all of the
What do you mean? You got your Mario getting like remade all the time and new ones coming out.
I got all of the PC the very first iteration of PC Dungeons and Dragons role-playing games, like Pools of Radius all the way up through, I think, Pools of Darkness or something like that. I haven't started playing them yet, but eventually 'Cause those games were expensive back in the day, and I didn't have a game or a computer that could really run them, and didn't get to play them. So,
Well, those games are probably never gonna see the day, like light of day for a remake because of Wizards of the Coast and their greediness.
oh yeah, or
So
they'll
that
never
one's just
reimagine them, which would be nice,
yeah.
but it'll never happen
Well,
until they get old enough to become common domain, and then some
someone pick it up.
yeah, people will do like projects,
Yeah,
fan
Wizards of the
projects
Coast is
on
like
it.
one of the worst ones that come to mind when I think of like greediness and
Oh yeah.
I just remember like Trails in the Sky, which is like the first Trail Legend of Heroes. Like that one was like one of the best story told games in my like when I first started getting into like the JRPG genres. But that one's so old now. Like I still like playing it on the computer, but it's just so old. It crashes more than it doesn't. Like it runs because modern systems just don't work with it.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate the remake coming. I don't think I should pick up this quest because I feel like it's gonna be a rough time. 4 missing tablet fragments, Adios, Motor, Goldman, New. That's a high level quest. Level 28 to do. I don't feel like I'm quite ready for that. At level 25 and a quarter.
Right.
All I'm saying is if this race is still going on in September, I'm taking that week off for the release of that game. Everyone gets a heads up now.
That's fine. Yeah. I'm sure we'll take quite a if we end up going, going the distance, I'm sure we'll take several breaks.
Oh yeah. Because that is a game that I've never like in all the streams I've done, I've only ever done 12 hours as a maximum. Like for a release. This is the one game that has me going, I could go longer.
Mm.
I could go longer. 12 hours just doesn't seem quite enough. It's like the only game that's ever had me go, I need to go longer. All I know is I'm gonna get excited for that, and either the internet's gonna die on me, or the game is gonna be so far from like what made it great and
Yeah,
like the original that
what you
it's
expect.
how do you even know how it has the same name?
Could
It's kind
happen
of like the
that way.
Final Fantasy VII, where like how does the remake even? Is this even the same universe?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna get so excited for that, and that's what's gonna happen. That's a retro game you could put on your channel next year.
What's that?
You're gonna play Trails in the Sky, original,
Trails in the
on
Sky.
your channel. Retro game, Trails in the Sky, first chapter. And episode 1's gonna go. I was told to put this on my channel in this year, so here I am. Now, how do I access the inventory, and how do I put a course into the orbital system?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a game. Doesn't sound like my type of game.
It doesn't, or does?
Doesn't.
Oh. Probably too old to enjoy the finer points of it. I understand.
I probably am. My old brain, my old dusty brain, just can't grasp the genius.
The genius of that game. I don't know. It does actually have some thought process into your like attacks and stuff in that one. Unlike the newer ones where you can just spam S-Craft and win almost any battle instantly. Because I thought you were interested in the voice acting.
Hmm? Voice acting for what?
You can voice all the characters.
Oh, if I have to voice the characters, no.
Oh, I better start getting to Iron Forge to wrap up stream. I'm out here killing raptors, not even paying attention to the time. Holy smokes, I just killed it and it's already respawned. I just killed the one that respawned and now here's another one instantly.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even get done skinning the one I just killed and it was spawning back in. I feel like I'm just gonna get screwed over in trying to auction house things this time around.
That.
Cause I feel like it's not gonna go well. I'm gonna spend all this time posting it and then load up on Thursday and just get it back into my inventory. Zero things sold.
There's always that chance.
Alright. Let's post this onto here. 4 gold and 99 silver for a buyout? Holy smokes. I'm gonna put you up for 3 gold now. There we go. Starting price. 3 gold and 25 silver. Thank you. Buyout price. 3 gold and 50 silver. Now you can hate me, whoever put theirs up for 5 gold almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't worry too much about the going prices for like armor and weapons. I just put them up there for something that I think like somebody might be willing to pay.
Oh. Understandable. I feel like this white leather jerkin recipe, though. Yeah, that's just not worth putting on the auction house. That's just not worth putting on the auction house either. Nothing. Alright. Cooking recipes that were not worth putting on the auction house. And we're out of time. I'm gonna throw this stuff into the bank and log off.
Yeah, same here.
Next time I get on, I should go turn in some of this wool.
What brings you here?
Alright, exit game.
May the
Turn off
stars
stream.
guide you.
Perfect.
All right, looks like we're done with this this little episode. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Raven, for hopping on
Yeah,
with me. And
my entertaining rabbit holes, yes.
we've still got such a long way to go. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Many more rabbit holes to follow.
Yep.